Hi, everybody. Hi, everybody. Hold on. They wouldn't let me go live on Twitter, so I'm doing another YouTube channel. Hi. Let me see. Flubber Maria. Toodle Soup. Hi. Ciara. Wheelchair Girl. Flubber Lane. Lisa. Hi, guys. I know it's unexpected. I just felt like. You know what I need to do? I need to warn people that I'm coming on. Hi, Cruz. I hope my air conditioning, Jennifer. I hope my air conditioning isn't bugging you guys. Hi, Jennifer. Hi, Joan. I hope my refrigerator, Oh, miss you too, Lisa. Thank you so much. Thank you. I'm gonna eat a burrito if you don't mind. I gotta test how hot the hot sauce is. Usually when it's like this dark, it's gonna be good. It's hot. Hi, Robert. Hi, Debs. Hi, Cassie. Casey. Hi, Paula. Amber, where have you been? I have been going to doctors. I've been what have I been doing? Going to my mother's. Oh, Cruz, thank you. Your chronic fatigue syndrome is bad. Dear, they make Lyrica for that. You do realize that, don't you? You can get on Lyrica. Hi, Steinman. Hi, Josh. It's Hoggy time. Well, it's like HogKitty time. I'm broadcasting on both platforms, Kitty and Hoggy. Hi, Gail. Ishmael. Hi. Hi, Carl. Hi, Gail, Lisa, Maria. What have you been going to the doctor for? I never knew what lyrics. Oh, Lyrica. Yeah, Lyrica is for fibromyalgia. Oh, thank you, Matt. That's sweet. I really need to get on a schedule. Go put on What is that? Wait. Hi, Jennifer. Oh, hi, Daniel. How are you? You're in Denmark. Hey, Kitty. Hi, Donna. Hi, Leola. How are you today? I'm good. I've actually been really good. I know. Okay, I don't tell people everything, but I was in the hospital. Hi, Marion. How are you, dear? You can't stay long. Rick is coming up for cocktails. Oh, you have to get cocktails, Marion. I wrote to you on Twitter, by the way. I was in the hospital 2 days, like 2 weeks ago. Oh, and your narcolepsy. Yeah, I hope you don't fall asleep watching me. I had left knee surgery on the 4th. Oh, wow. It took you a month to walk again? Binge eating. Okay, so what was happening to me? By the way, I'm eating what they call a California burrito. I got it. We're good. Finally rained hard and temperatures are down in the low 80s. Oh, you're so lucky. It's like 105. But me and Marquina, we're going on vacation on Saturday. We're going to go to Mammoth Lakes. That's like a big ski place here in California in the Sierra Nevadas. And we like to go up there in the summertime and rent a cabin because it's still nice and cool up there. And there's a nice creek that goes by the cabin and stuff. Hi, Sonia. Hi, Tracy. So we have a friend. He's a bachelor, and he goes up there. We learned about the place from him. It's called Rock Creek Lodge, and we went up there with him before. And we loved it, and we'd gone up there a couple times by ourselves. We didn't plan on going this year, but he went, and he's like, I just don't feel like going for myself. I got a cabin. If you guys want to come up and stay with me, can you please come up and stay? I'm like, oh, okay. Yeah, we'd love it. Sorry, Miss Mark's birthday. Tell him hi and give him. Oh, I will, Marion. We had a little birthday party for Mark on Saturday. Ishmael, you gotta go to work? I'm sorry. You know what? now that I'm like legitimately on disability, it's not really fun. So I'm glad you people who have a job really have a job. Don't sit there and think that disability is great because it's not. I know HogKitty says, it's not. It's almost like when you become disabled or unable to work, and I'm not saying anybody owes you anything. All I'm saying is the government comes in and says you're only worth this amount of money, and if you make any more money than that, then we're not going to take care of you anymore. And it's like you don't pay enough to make so a person can support themselves. Oh, Martin, how are you? Hi, Janie, Scott. Okay, so what was happening was I was why did I go to the doctor? I couldn't breathe deep. I was having pains when I breathed, and I was having pains up in here. And I've ignored my health in the past, which gave me a triple bypass and all that shit. Thank you, Patty. So I wanted to go get checked out, and they basically said there's nothing wrong with me. In fact, what they told me was they ran a bunch of tests that I hadn't had done before, and they said that I've actually greatly improved. Like my heart function has greatly improved, and I can feel it. I feel so good. I mean, it's taken me like a year and almost a year and a half after my bypass surgery to recover, and I'm finally in a place where I feel better than I did before my surgery. Oh, thank you, Esther. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. It is very little money. It's less than $2,000 a month, and I'm on the higher end of it. You guys, Deanne Johnson said hello. Could you ask for prayers? Just found out I have a rare cancer. Well, that's terrible, dear. I hope you get better. I think I'm dating a narcissist. Advice, please. Oh, I've been with narcissists. Leave. You're never going to get away. You'll never fix a narcissist. That's just the shortcuts. That's the shortcut answer. Because it's all about them. Oh, Mark. Yeah. They said hi, Mark. They see
hi,
it.
Everybody. Come on, baby. We're doing laundry.
Mark is doing laundry for the cabin, but earlier, before I came on, he was packing our gun. Leave the narcissist. They drive you crazy. Yep, with no remorse. Yeah, it's, you can't just sit here and go, oh, I love him or I love her and this and that, blah, blah. No, just, I'm sure you're young. Life's too short to sit there and try to make it work with somebody who really doesn't think that there's anything wrong with them. So, hi, Belinda. Yeah, Cruz. No. You'll always be the bad. You'll always be the bad guy. You'll always be wrong. You'll always be second fiddle. I miss you so much. Thank you so much, dude, Tara. Well, I've been recovering. And when you're recovering, you really sort of have a lack of inspiration. Because you're kind of like, this is so morbid, but like for the past year and a half, I honestly been planning to die. And so, I'm just getting tired of planning to die. And then when they told me my heart function went from 5% to 46%, that kind of completely changed my life. Even if you leave them, leave them. Even if you love them, leave them. Life's too short. Yeah. Because believe it or not, you have another soulmate out there. I know we're sold on this whole, they're the one, they're my soulmate. Trust me, you have a million soulmates. And you know what? This is what you do. Immediately go have sex with somebody else. It'll get you over that person. Right. 46%. It's almost normal. Now, My heart's still damaged, of course. It'll always be damaged. I will always have my blockages and my bypass, so I do have limitations, but I feel good again, and I feel really good. So life is starting to sound, promising. I just need to find a way to make money while keeping my disability and my benefits, because it's so funny is because now I have benefits that pays for 100% for all my medicine, like expensive medicine. Ozempic and Entresto are each $500. My previous insurance wouldn't cover it, so I wasn't on it. So I wasn't medicated properly. Thank you, Coon. Thank you. Yeah. I'm down into I'm 277 now. Which I know it sounds like really fat for some people, but I'm like 6'4", and I'm a big, imposing guy. I wouldn't mind getting to 250, and maybe I'll consider, getting off Ozempic. Yeah, now my psyche will follow. That's right. I mean, I was like looking at grave sites. I'm not kidding you. Shannon, it improved mine. I think it was exactly what I needed, because everything's great now. Like, I feel really good. Now watch, I'm going to die. I had to start wearing a fat suit. No, I can still do it. How am I on Ozempic? Okay, I get a lot of questions about it. Oh, hi, Joanna from Texas, West Texas. It took me 4 years. It hurt, but I'm so glad I'm free. Yeah, I lived one for like 14 years. Ozempic. Okay, I'll be honest with you. Okay, I don't think it's for everybody. It's so funny because people want a magic pill and they want something that feels, good, and they want something that, so you're going to have to deal with some discomfort no matter what, when you lose weight, whether it's cutting your calories, exercising, whatever. There's discomfort because you had so much fun putting that weight on. And I try to tell people that losing weight is not as fun as putting it on. Oh, Kathy's from West Texas too. So, what did I say? Okay, so I got on the Ozempic, and you don't feel nothing for the first 2 weeks because you do like little micro dosages, but then you get into the bigger dosage. And I'll tell you, the way it made me feel was it does nothing as far as like racing your heart or anything like that. It doesn't give you any energy. It doesn't make you lethargic, nothing like that. It mostly is a physical feeling in your stomach and in your appetite, which, I guess there's no place for your appetite. It's kind of the way you feel. But I completely lost interest in food. Like, completely. Like, which is very, very, like, strange for me because I've always been a fat ass and I've always loved to eat. And like, I'd eat extra large pizza all by itself. Did Ozempic give me a runny pussy? No, it didn't. But it can. If I eat too much, too fast, and it's heavy, I'll have to go to the toilet immediately. Not from here. It's from the back. So, which to me is better. I hate throwing it. But my it always kind of leaves like a feeling in my stomach of hunger, but fullness. It's weird. And actually you can have both, because what it does is it slows down your digestive system. Hi, Cindy. I hear twerking is great exercise. But it constantly leaves a feeling in my stomach that you can't distinguish between hunger and fullness. So it's your stomach is uncomfortable throughout the day, so you don't want to eat, and it's what I need. It's great for me. I will trade the nausea for losing weight, because I lost weight and I felt I can like bend over and I could lay on my stomach. Okay, you lose weight quickly, so you will see that the pain is worth it, if that makes sense. Because I hate diets that take forever to work to show results and you lose interest. This is instant. It is. So I don't know. Ozempic, it's also Wegovy. It's called that. But you know what? That's all the celebrities do. Yeah. It's become very popular. But along with they're saying that now there's some big side effects. Stomach paralysis. There are people who are stopping Ozempic, and apparently your stomach becomes paralyzed. And I don't know what you do about that. I don't know if you have to go on a colostomy bag. I don't know. But I did quit it because I wanted to test it. I quit it. I was supposed to dose on last Monday, and I didn't because I wanted to see how I felt. Within 3 days, the feelings were gone and I wanted to eat. So I'm like, okay, well, my stomach is normal. I'll go back on Ozempic and maybe I'll get paralysis this time. Okay. That wasn't a fart. That really wasn't. That was my leg hitting something. It hurts to be overweight. It does. I can almost identify with what you were saying. However, I have the opposite. I need to eat. I need an appetite stimulant. I try to eat. I need to eat, and I have a hard time eating. Even though I cook my family, I cannot eat, and I almost throw it up. Josh, you have seen memes of me? You mean more than the Facebook what is it, the Facebook fact checker? Hi Heather. Hi Mike. I'm doing great. I hope you're doing great. Do I have a healthy blood sugar? Yes. My blood sugar is always between 120 and 140. Yeah. Scroll up to see what I said about the memes. Okay. Hey Hogs. It's incredible to see far right-wing internet warriors use your images in critical memes. You know what? I probably made those memes too, because I've been making them on Twitter and putting them out. Doctor put my husband on glympyride almost 2 months ago with his insulin and metformin. There have been a few times his blood sugar has dropped so quickly he's gotten sick, lightheaded, dizzy, and nausea. But he's been better lately. Our insurance won't cover Ozempic. I just had wrist surgery, and oh, that sucks. Long time no see. Hi, Cuba. I eat a lot comparing to a woman or a man. I love food, what I make for myself. For that reason, I need to move a lot, but I have ADHD, which I don't consider a disease. Okay. Well, you got to do what you got to do. You got to. Amraya, how are you? Oh, thanks, Raven. That's sweet. Yes, I do. Ellie, I remember the name Owen Ho. I do. Why? What's up with that? Hi, Dorit. It's nice to see you out of Hog as a drag. Hope you're doing well. I am. Thank you, Josh. What's your view on cock rings? Oh my god. When I was younger, I had a metal one. It was awful. I mean, it was cool, but it was awful. How can I say this? Well, my mom isn't here. My mom's at her boyfriend's house. Um, okay, Patty. I'll take care. Thank you, love. Love seeing you. Oh, he's your uncle. Is he old? Ellie, is he there with you? Anyway, I used one time. Oh my god. It like no, he's 25. How old are you, Ellie? Well, I guess you guys. My ex, she had a niece that was just 3 years younger than her. So I'll live another eat pleasure. I do. I love food. I used to wear a cock ring. No, but with the metal ones, there's no give. So if you get like extremely hard, like mine turned purple, and like I was squeezing it and putting cold water on. I was doing whatever because I couldn't get it off. So I never did that again. Anyway, so I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm like, as far as makeup, thought of doing Hogatha. I thought of doing Kitty. I don't know. Doing Hogatha, then doing Kitty on top of it. But I just really wanted to come on and talk to you guys. Um, there were things that I wanted to say. Oh, that just pissed me off. I go to this bar sometimes. It's called George something. It's in Toledo, Ohio. What is it? She? Were you in a closet? Or are you bi? No, I had a high school girlfriend, and we were together for many years, and then we got married, and but yet I knew I liked men, and she knew that I had boyfriends. I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. It's weird when people give you labels, then you feel like, God, what label do I fit? But I always had girlfriends until mm, I didn't know what I wanted, to be honest with you, because I liked dating women, but I liked sex with men. But I liked sex with women too. I don't know. It's see that's the problem is when they want to label everything, then people have to try to find one, and you're like shit. It was like Doctor Evil. Thank you, Netta. Um, I guess when you're in, I think even gay men want to have. Oh, Owen, how are you? Um, I love both. Just be, I mean, I enjoy. Okay, I'll tell you. I enjoy dating women, like going out as a couple, and I like buying dinners and buying gifts and stuff. But I guess where I didn't click with women was the sensitivity stuff. I'm just I don't know. It just seemed like the girls I picked were kind of drama filled, and I just didn't want to deal with it. I mean, I know it kind of seems. Also, it when it came to preference, I do prefer sex with men, but I really do like women. You know what I mean? I get along with them, and I love socializing and hanging out with them and stuff. And hey, banana hammock. Oh, your son Dimitri's watching. Hi, Dimitri. Um, so nice to see you on. You always out me in a good mood. Oh, thank you. My boyfriend used to date women until he smelled his first queef. Oh, and Mark is in the other room. He just packed our guns. We're going on vacation. Yeah, me and Mark are still together. It's like Bart, you know what I mean? Okay, like when I was with a woman, okay, I'll tell you what I didn't like. You know what my girlfriend wife she would do to me? I don't know, just out of the blue, she'd be like, she always needed reassurance. Like she'd say, why do you love me? And I'm like, we've been together for over 10 years and you're asking me this stuff. I always felt like we were like, I always felt like we were always constantly working on a relationship. Well, Maria, I don't go for like femme guys. That's the thing. I'm not saying guys aren't dramatic. Mark's even dramatic, but it was like she constantly needed to be number one. She had to be constantly reassured. She constantly had to be told why I loved her. She had to constantly be told she's pretty, even though she would tell me how pretty she was. You know what I mean? Like she was so stuck on herself. And she thought she was so much prettier than other girls. Like she would tell me shit. And I'm like, well, fuck, man, you think you're the greatest shit ever. You need no reassurance at all. Or I don't like, she's just very arrogant. I mean, she was good looking, but it's like, then why do you have to hear me? Like, why do I have to pump you up then? And I'll never forget this one time we were at, like, she would dress provocatively. Um, and I didn't care how she dressed. She could dress whatever she wanted. So she went through this phase of wearing these little short little mini dresses and high heels. Like, we lived in the ghetto, but whatever. So this one time we're at a grocery store and there were these two like cholo looking guys that were like looking at her. Because she's very tall, and long red hair and stuff. And I mean, like I said, she's pretty and very curvy. And so we were standing in line, and these guys like said something to her, like yo, you're cute or whatever. And she like looked at me and she said, like in front, like we're all four together. She said to me, she was, "Are you gonna let them get away with that?" Like she wanted me to like fight these guys, like I had to fight for my woman type of shit. It's like no, I'm sick. I'm not doing all that. I don't care. If you're gonna, if that's how you're gonna present yourself, then you're gonna deal with whatever people say. But I'm not. You're not gonna provoke a fight. You're not gonna have me fight for your honor. I'm not doing that shit. I'm not. So when I went like with Mark's a man. He's a grown man. He has his own activities. He's in the garage doing his own thing. He has his own friends. She was constantly at my ass. Like it was me who had to provide her with entertainment and safety and money and everything. And it's like, no, that's all right. It ain't that, it's not that great. That's an insecure woman. Yes, not all. Oh, I know they're not all like that. I know. But you know what? I'll hear some of my friends talking, my female friends, and I'm like, I don't want to deal with that either. Like I would, like, of course I'm on their side, right? My female friends, I'm on their side. But as a man, I'm like, I know what's probably going on behind the scenes. Marqueen is a Marine. I wouldn't F with him. As someone who loves men, I agree. Okay. That's how I feel about rape victims. It's stupid. Anyway, I'm just putting some alcohol on my eyebrows to get like the if I have any like moisturizer on it. What do I do with my mirror? There. We love Marines. Have you overcome your internalized misogyny and thrown away your makeup and wigs? Oh no, I got tons of them. Tons of them. Tons. But I kind of have my favorites that I just stick with. Like today, I'll probably just wear my brown one. It's so funny. I went and I bought a wig. That wig was almost $500, and I've never worn it. I did. I put it on one time, and it's so draggy and big. It's like I need to. I got it deliberately because it's big, but it looks like a big like country western star wig, and I don't know. It just doesn't suit me. The way I thought it would. McQueen is good. Oh, the koi and the puppies. Oh yeah. Okay. I'm so glad you brought up Moshi. Moshi was had to have surgery. Forgive my English. There's no alcohol in the Coke. No. Not today. Oh wait, now I can put my teeth in. Okay, see how ugly my teeth are. But anyway, so I see now they look really fake. Anyway, I like both men and women, and I agree with you. Lots of women can be demanding and be constant. It's exhausting. She was exhausting. And I'm like, you know what? I've been doing this with you since I was 16. If this relationship doesn't mature and you don't get some kind of self-esteem or find a new way of validating yourself, then we're done. I mean, it's too much work, but and then she went through the whole isolation thing where, oh, I don't like your mother, and because we're married, I come first. She's very possessive, and so I'm like, I think she actually gave me PTSD against a relationship with women. No, but I'm gay. I mean, I am. I mean, obviously, but But no, I've never had a thing against women. I tried women. I got along with them. YouTuber high school sweethearts. Yes. Wow, I've never seen without makeup. Really? Um, yeah. I mean, I don't do this a lot. Um, there's footage of me out there without makeup on. Oh, without makeup on. Oh wait, you know what? I keep jumping topics. Okay, so I know a lot of you know who Mario is. Mario Estrada. He does his thing is he does Mario Presents. A lot of you know he's a friend of mine. Anyway, we have another friend named Frank Rodriguez. We were all three part of Gays Against Groomers, and we've since moved on. And did you put your teeth in or out? I put them in. Okay, yeah. Anyway, we've all started a podcast together. It hasn't been released yet, but it's called BFM, Billy Frank Mario. It's simple. Why did you leave Instagram? I didn't. They kicked me off. But you could find Hogatha Sisti on there. I have another account under Hogatha. I'm gonna have to get to the point where I add them all together. Gays against groomers. Well, we have our reasons. How did you create your character? By sitting around watching all the crazy shit going online. That's it. And I saw what people were accepting as real. I'm like, oh, so people are accepting this as what a woman is? Okay, I'll create a woman that they claim exists. Any possibilities you're returning a guest on Temple? I have been told that I could. The producer from the show. Yeah, in case you guys don't know, I was on Tim Pool. I was oh, here we go. We're jumping topics again. I went on Tim Pool as myself. I'm gonna eat you up. You can't. Oh, Rosie, you're sweet. I went on Tim Pool as myself and went on there as a guest against, I guess you could say against, because we did have counterpoints. A drag queen who is running for Congress. And I'll tell you the truth, this person seemed like a sweet person on the surface, whatever. I just couldn't stand him. I just think he's such a fraud and a phony. Hogatha is the shit, thank you. Gays Against Groomers. That is why I admire. No, and I think it's great. Of course, it's great. I think the gay community should be policing itself. That's where I stand. They should be policing themselves, and I think it's long overdue and whatnot. I guess the main reason why, and I've never officially left Gays Against Groomers. I just stopped kind of participating a whole lot because, honestly, okay. I love both Hogatha and Kitty and Billy. I love you. Oh, thank you, dear. I appreciate it. Okay, yeah, wait. Maybe next time be able to get a word in. LOL. The other guest sucked. Oh, right, Ryan. Right. And I was going on there as an adult, concerned entertainer, gay person, and California resident, whatever. I can't use the word drag in a conversation with I'm flattered. Okay, so let me go. Okay, someone's asking about Moshe. I started that topic first and didn't finish it. Okay, so Moshe took him in for vaccination and a chip and a general checkup. And the next day he developed this big cyst under his chin. And and I know, vaccines can do weird things, as we all know. So I said, well, I'll give it a couple days, whatever, maybe it'll go down. And it did go down. And then it came back. And so I said, well, and you could tell he wasn't feeling it. Oh, shit. I love Moshe, but Jesus, the bills, I didn't anticipate how expensive a dog could be. Have you been dieting? Yeah, I have. Thank you, Zach. I've been, I had a heart attack a while ago. I've changed my diet and I'm on Ozempic, which makes you nutty. I have to say, some people are just bullies about children and dirt. No, and see, that's Raven. That's kind of where I think I got into it to make a point. And the reality is, I made the point before Gays Against Groomers. I was like the original gay against it. And when I was speaking up in 2019, I didn't see anybody else doing it. And so I know that I have my place there as, the original drag queen that made a video about it, and it went viral and everything. And I went on Jesse Waters and went on Newsmax. I've been on shows and different things. Vet bills are super expensive. Yes. Sorry to kicked off of Instagram. Yeah, look for me under Hogatha Sisti. So, when Gays Against Groomers came around, I went, oh, this is cool. And then they asked me to be a part of it and asked me to make content, and I did. Oh yeah, Moshi had a cyst, had it removed. I'm sorry, I keep jumping. Had it removed, and he had to have a cone on his head, on painkillers, antibiotics. That cone, that's they have to think of another way to deal with animals and stuff. Though oh god, the cone is miserable. Like, we didn't sleep for days, all of us, because of that cone. Like, he just could not stand that cone. We took him the other day to get the tube removed, because there was a big tube, a drainage tube. They removed it, and we decided we're just going to take the cone off and see how he does. And he, honestly, for days now, he doesn't even pay attention to this area. And he was like, he was so happy when he got that cone off, running around, jumping, playing again. He didn't have the sad, droopy eyes. So, oh, thank you, lady. That's sweet. That's Moshi. That cost me $1,000. It cost me $1,000, and thank God that I have credit, because I couldn't have done it without credit. Credit that I'm going to take care of. When I was 19, I got credit cards for the first time, and I completely destroyed my credit. I was stupid. I had the best clothes. I had everything, and I didn't pay any of my bills. Anyway, things are different now. But anyway, so yeah, that's what happened with Moshi. And I hope Moshi is Moshi is a Shih Tzu. Rachel, how are you, love? I really thought they would give you a bigger platform on Fox News or Candace or Tucker. Candace asked me to go on the show before, and then they canceled me. I was supposed to be on Candace's show. Canceled me. I really did want to go on Tucker, but when I was asked to go on Jesse Waters, I was like, oh, well, that's like the next best thing. I mean, I like and he asked me back again. I was on his show twice, so I impressed them somehow. But I did Newsmax twice. But anyway, so the Gays Against Groomers thing. So I was doing it long before Gays Against Groomers, and so made them some content and stuff. But the thing with Gays Against Groomers is there's I think they're getting too political, and I just didn't want my name all over that, because you have people in the group on one side are advocating, like I believe in, like, to not do this shit around kids. And I'm not saying get yes, Raven, I was treated very well, very well. How could I put it? The only way I wasn't treated well was control over lights and camera angles. That's what I do here. When you're on somebody else's show, they control all of that, and that sucks, especially when you're in makeup. When you're a big man in makeup trying to look like a woman, you have to have specific lighting and shit, especially if you are a masculine man. That's the thing. Drag relies on the magic of lights and smoke and angles and filters. Can I come on panel and ask a few questions on our show? The podcast we're doing? Yeah, lighting is everything. That's why I see these drag queens doing these events and they look like shit. It's like, this is how you're representing us. I mean, if you're gonna have these guys out there, you better have good ones. You know, oh, all of a sudden the world is being inundated with drag, and you're showing them like shit drag. Why would you do that? Oh, hi, Shell. Thank you. Well, anyway, uh, okay. So what we did, Moshe. There was what I would do, Alex Jones. Sure. I mean, I would think it's funny to do it. I really okay. What else were we talking about? Oh, okay, gays against groomers. Okay, so anyway, it's very political. Okay, gays against groomers. I think it's getting very big, or it was. I personally think it's kind of seen its height of popularity, or and it's finally gotten out there to the parents. The parents are now the heterosexual parents are now out there at board meetings and school things, and they are now they are now letting their voice be heard in their opinions. So that's all I wanted. That's it. I'm going to do this, and I'm going to hand it over to the parents, and then I'm going to step back. That's really what I wanted to do. Now, I'll still advocate for them for kids because I still don't think it's for kids. One direction that Gays Against Groomers went into that I don't like, they were sort of, whether knowingly or unknowingly, but in the end, it's still your platform and you have to control it. There was an element of gay bashing going. Like, see, when you deal with like the extreme right wing, they really don't see a difference, honestly, between gays and drag queens or gays and trans. They think we're all, just like the left thinks all like people on the right, they think they're all Nazis or whatever, or they claim to think that. A lot of the people on the extreme right or religious right, they don't care if what I say is absolutely 100% factually true and even beneficial to them. They don't want someone like me to say it. Okay, I mean, the last thing I think that a lot of Republicans and conservatives want is for gay men in makeup and dresses to run to the rescue and fix things. They don't like that. Hi, Laura, how are you, dear? And so, I found that Gays Against Groomers, I thought were catering a little too much to the right and not being a non-political entity. And there are people within that group who now pick one candidate within the Republican Party and magnify them. And it may not be right what everybody wants, but the people in Gays Against Groomers are very popular. Like, people know their opinions politically, plus they know that they're fighting, this gays against, the groomer whole thing. And then it basically starts labeling Gays Against Groomers as a certain group. And I'm like, this should not have anything to do with politics. Either do one or the other. Advocate for candidates or advocate for kids. But it's hard to do both. And, just like people who say, well, like singers and celebrities or whatever shouldn't be spouting their opinions from the stage, because if you're there for one product and then you're getting another one just because you're basically a captive audience, I don't like that. It's just, if you're going to advocate for kids and accountability within like the drag community, then do that and let that be your thing. But I think Gays Against Groomers is basically just a I don't want to minimize it, but I also want to be honest. I think it's kind of there just to congregate like-minded people, and then it's eventually going to become something else. And in the end, it's one person's baby, and they're gonna, benefit and reap all the rewards for it, and that's fine. I mean, I know, with activism, you need money and donations and stuff. And, you know, but, like I said, Gays Against Groomers is a large organization with lots of people. And in the end, one person benefits from it. The rest are all volunteers, and you get burnt out, whatever. But I only went, I always knew I have my own thing. I have my own platform. I have my own personality. I have my own gig. And that's going to be my focus. Gays Against Groomers is not my focus. Me getting the parents to wake up about what's going on with their kids in drag is what I wanted. But, I don't need Gays Against Groomers to do that. Okay. You cannot gauge the right on comment you receive online. There are too many. Oh, totally. The same happens. Yeah, I get the same. Oh my God, Hoggy. Hey, I've been a watcher since the early 2020. Oh, thank you, love. Protecting kids is not a left or right issue. It's right, exactly. Everyone should want to protect kids. So anyway, the left is insane and perverted. The righty is misogynist. Right. It's like I'm in the middle somewhere, and it's like, and every gay person is, even the most conservative gay, and I understand that it's kind of maybe an oxymoron. I don't know, but just, I guess, being a homosexual, people will say, well, you can't be conservative. But you know what the hell is conservative? I mean, it's like we're given two choices, and if we're more like this side, then we're going to go to one. You know what I mean? Because I believe in all. You know what I mean? Me and Mark, we're packing our guns to go on vacation, but we're also packing our marijuana in our gay luggage to go up into, red country with no internet signal. So it's like, what am I supposed to do? Where am I supposed to go? No, I feel more at home on the right. I do. And I personally have not had any troubles navigating through it. I go where I want, do what I want. Everybody knows who I am. They know I'm gay, and no one gives me trouble. They may not like it. They may think I'm going to hell, and that's fine. I wouldn't want to tell them what they can and can't believe. They can think my lifestyle is sinful and that I'm going to hell. They can think that all they want. They can sit around and think about it all day long. I don't care. But it's like, it's irrelevant to me. But I prefer that to sitting on the left with all the crybabies and the victims and the oppressed and, everybody who thinks, owning a gun is bad, or, you know what I mean? It's like, the problem is the LGBT has gotten so political, and if you don't agree, right, you must be right. So it is. It's dumb. It is. And you know what? It's going to fall apart. Anything dumb and stupid falls apart. Right, Justin. So I don't know. Would they call us libertarians? I don't know. But anyway, that's that. Who is saying that that Gays Against Groomers is too far right? How can I put it? I'm not saying they're too far right. They just give a platform to people who are too far right, and oftentimes you'll find within their chats and stuff. See, because okay, how can I put it? If you have, LGBTQ people pointing at a part of the community and putting it down, it's naturally going to attract the people who don't like, the community. So it often does attract people who come in there and in the chats and stuff and comment sections of Gays Against Groomers, and they start getting a little too, like, they're going too far. Instead of just specifically talking about kids and grooming them and things like that, then they start saying, well, this is what happens when you let gays get married. This is what happens when you accept homosexuality. And nobody really combats that. Nobody, like, they allow that conversation to go on within the space. It's like, by all means, this is not a gay bashing group at all. And it shouldn't be that. Susan Mills, how are you, dear? How are you doing, love? It is bullying. And I did, it turned into like people now where you're in a space and you're defending your homosexuality. It's like, wait, I'm in Gays Against Groomers. I shouldn't have to be defending my lifestyle. So, and then, like I said, some people hope they're getting very political on their own pages, yes. But when, how can I put it? When your face and your name is highly connected to your organization, people are naturally going to mix the two. So and it's not just me, I know many people were turned off by that. So we're like, hey, we'll just, I wish them well. And they even contacted me and they said, are you still part of us? I go, sure. Yeah. I said, you know what? You could use my content all you want. You know what I mean? But I'm not on any payroll. I'm not on anything, nor was I offered. And it's like, well, it's funny when you become a so-called influencer or a personality online, you kind of start building your own following. And whether how big or small it is, some people, it grows really quick and some it takes forever to grow. And sometimes you have to rely on stunts to get that following. But how can I put it? I just don't have any interest in growing somebody else's following. I do my own, so that's fine. A cult. It could be. Some might say, but hi Diane. Hey Hoggy, how you doing? Long time no see. I sent you a picture the other day. Hoggy, one of our friends is your identical twin. Where is it, Rob? Where'd you send it? On Face? If it's on Facebook, I didn't see it. I really have not paid attention to Facebook like I should. You know why? Because it's difficult. Because I don't have it on my phone. It's on my laptop. I'm rarely on my laptop. But I need to get it on my phone. My phone's fairly new and I didn't put everything on. I live in deep red South Carolina. We have plenty of gay people, even in the churches. Most people might. Right, they do. And I said, okay, I'll look on Facebook, Rob. And I'll be honest with you, a lot of what goes on the left and right, and the things they're complaining about is often exaggerated. It's where you have people on both sides that want to create a problem so they can fix it. Okay. So, and in our first podcast, me, Frank and Mario, which is called BFM podcast, our first 2 episodes have been filmed. Frank is editing and doing things to them, but we talk about all this stuff, and we did it because we wanted to do a show that was really 3 of us are gay men, but we're fairly normal gay men. We both are right. We're all 3 right thinking, and but we don't want the show to be a gay show. We just want it to be like a kind of a talk show from our perspective on world issues. Kind of like The View or any of those stupid, girl talk shows that they sit around and talk. We're doing that, a male version, but gay men. Hey, Billy, please call me when you get the chance. Okay, Hope. Politics relies on people being angry. Right. My tattoo is my ex-wife. Thanks, Nicole. Oh, thanks, Micah. Or Micah. Why does it have to be gay men? Because we're all gay. I don't know. I don't know. Troll conspiracy. We just happen to be gay men and friends, so we decide. And we all 3 have a platform, and we're all 3 influencers, so we decided to get together. What else? I'm gonna put one more coat of glue on my eyebrows. Susan, are you still on? Me and Mark plan on coming up on Friday. Is that okay? Susan is a friend of ours. Susan lives about 15 miles away from us in a whole different world. I live on the base of a mountain. And Susan lives on the mountain. So, like, literally 1 mile from my house, the street goes like this, and then it goes up. And that goes into the San Bernardino Mountains. And, places like, you probably heard of Big Bear, Lake Arrowhead. That's right up, that way. It's not far. Yeah, that would be great. We'll be home. Okay. It's, hold a whole different world. You know, the mountains. I can go like 15 miles this way. The temperature drops by 10 degrees. We have a program on British TV, Hoggy, that airs at lunchtime Monday through Sunday. It's called Loose Women. You should call your chat show Loose Gays. That would be funny. Well, I have to clear it with two other people. Oh, Mark has walked in. Marky Mark. His name is Marky Mark. Yeah, I live in California. I told Susan we're coming over, Mark.
Hi, Susan.
And she said, yeah, that would be great. I'll be home.
Okay.
Susan, do you want us to bring a pizza or anything? Hi, Michelle. How are you? Oh my God, Laura, did you like quit or did they fire you? Wait. She said, hey, I quit woke ass Amazon and I work at you work at a campground? Wait. Oh, that's cool. Wait, is that okay, Susan. Wait a minute. Laura, I don't want to give away anything. Let me see. Is it the one when you drive into your area, it's fenced and okay, you said it. Yeah, Mountain Lakes. Okay, you know what's so funny, Laura? Me and Mark were just up there. Mark, she lives. Okay, let me explain to you who Laura is. Okay. Laura is the mother of the guy, Jason, I worked with at Amazon.
Okay, gotcha.
Okay. She lives up there, and now she's working at Mountain Lakes.
Oh,
isn't that cool?
How fun!
I know. Anyway, we were just up there, Laura. We went to the end where the dirt road. Mark has a 4x, and so we went up there. And we went to the creek up there because downstream from that, as you know, is a madhouse. Everybody and their mother is in the river or the creek. So we go, wait, we have a 4-wheel drive. We can drive further.
So they had to drink our pee.
They drank our pee.
And Moshi's pee.
And oh my God, Moshi. We loved it. Moshi absolutely loved it. My God, you guys, I'm so low on my makeup. I have to buy more makeup. And you want to know what, Laura, what I'm surprised about? Unless the police get rid of them. You have all those cars and people that are on the side of the road enjoying, I couldn't stand wearing a mask. Laura, they still wear masks at Amazon? I've never seen Mark without a bra on. Oh. Yeah, he's in bed with Moshi right now. How's it going, Mark? Leola wants to know, how's Mark doing?
Hey, life is good. We're getting ready to get out of here and freeze for a few days.
I know. Can you believe it? Okay, so we're going to leave here. It's, a 4.5-hour drive to Mammoth. And at nighttime up there, it's in the 30s.
Great.
Rachel, hello, my favorite person.
Long underwears.
Yes, they never stopped. Okay, Laura. What is stopping taco trucks and things going up there? I mean, of course, you've seen them all over San Bernardino and Highland. I know you have. And it's what's stopping them from going where you're at? Is it the police, the sheriff kicks them out or what? Because to me, that just seems like a prime place to sell food. Not that I would agree with it.
I mean, they put porta potties out there for
Oh my God. Blaze Drink Wine said, screw me, I guess.
Oh, Blaze drink wine.
Blaze, wait. Is this the first thing you've said in here, or have I been missing you?
Where's the kitty?
You know what? He lied about the whole. Oh, he said,
fucker.
Didn't get any. Oh, there he is. Didn't get notifications. Okay, first of all, you guys, Blaze lives in Florida. Okay. Should I be saying that, Blaze? Oh, he sent Mark with a heart. Blaze. Okay, so I text Blaze this morning, and I said, "Hey, so how's it going? They're having a hurricane in Florida." He said, "This is what he said to me." He sends me a message. He goes, "My roof got blown off, and I lost my cat. I'm on my way to my uncle's house." And so I start pressing him. And first of all, Blaze, you don't even know this. I went and I looked up your city, Florida, and I looked up for news. There was nothing. There was nothing. He was lying. And I'm like, how really? Oh my God. Hi, James. How are you? I understand that you're saying about how straight conservative. Damn it. I missed it. I understand. Damn it. I'm missing it. What you're saying about straight conservatives are saying that's what you get when you allow gay marriage, but it's not from us. Right. It's from not us normal people, right? That's what I tell them. It's not from, but you know what I mean? It's, there are certain people on the right. You will never, ever, if you are gay, you're the devil. And that's it. That's it. You're gay, you're going to hell, you're the devil. And it's like, okay, sir, I don't care what you think. I really don't. I don't give a shit. And that's why, and it's funny, when I was a kid or when I was younger, it really bothered me. Like, I had this attitude. I could never be friends with a Christian. I could never be friends with someone on the right because they have this idea that I'm going to hell. And then what I would tell myself, I would say, and they believe it. Like, they think I deserve hell, right? I stopped that thinking because I don't think all of them think I deserve hell. But when you really get down to it, if we're all in heaven, okay, listen, if we're all in heaven and all the people, like say the Christians right here who are watching me, if we're all in heaven and God, and I go up there and you all see me and God says, oh my God, you're a homosexual, you're going to hell. Not one of you will defend me. So I have that realization too. And it's fine. It's completely fine. Hi, Jennifer. Probably going to hell, but not because I'm gay. Oh, that's Blaze. Oh, you're definitely going to hell.
It'll be a party, brother. See you
just for lying about your hurricane, catastrophe. I mean, he told me his cat was missing. I pictured a cat being sucked out from the roof that you lost.
Poor kitty. Drowned in some bayou with a gator coming to eat its carcass.
If you're gay, you're gay. If you're bi, you're bi. You're lesbian. But I don't. It is odd to me. I'll tell you that people just sit at home, with their happy, productive lives, and they just sit around and think about other people's sex life, and they get mad about it. It's like, you know what? If it bothers you what consenting adults do that do not involve you, then you know what? You probably suck in bed because you're not thinking about your own sex life. Okay. Don't gaslight your viewers like other drag queens we know. Who's that? Who's that, Blaze? I'd like to know who you're talking about. Because I don't know who you're talking about. Andrew says, I'm straight, but not against gay marriage. If a gay dude asks me to marry them, I can decline. Well, that's healthy, Andrew. That's very healthy. No, but it's funny. It really is funny, and the things that people just are so obsessed with and they focus on. It's like, I don't care what other adults do. I really don't. I'm a Christian and I love you. And no, I'll be seeing you in heaven. Jesus loves you exactly as me. Thank you, Julie. Jennifer says, I just took my 15-year-old Shih Tzu to the vet. I spent $800, but it's been a while and he's worth it. Jennifer, what did you have to get done? Oh, I want to talk to you guys about something that has really been bothering me since we've had Moshi. Shady Kava. You remember me singing WAP? Oh, okay. God, you have a 15-year-old Shih Tzu. Are they still heavy, Jennifer? Heavy, healthy? What was I gonna say? Huh? Oh, thank you. So we take. I used to feel that way about Christians too, but I try my hardest to not. No, I know that. I don't do that. I really don't. I'm just saying, we could. Don't listen to the hater, Billy. They are nothing but crybabies, and yes, nothing but Karens. X-rays and blood work. Oh, they had a cough and antibiotics. Is Moshi still humping? Oh, yes. He couldn't wait. He got the cone off, Susan, yesterday, and he immediately started humping his toys. But okay, tell me if you guys have this issue. Now, Moshi's male. We have a male dog, okay? And maybe there's some animal experts in here or vet techs, I don't know. But we never have had an interaction with a vet tech, a vet, a counter person, in any instance where we have dealt with taking Moshi to get a service done, they all want to fix him. They all want him neutered. And it's almost like they're all told the same things. Is Moshi like a fleshlight? He probably would. He'd absolutely love it. Yes. But I'm telling you, there is this obsession to neuter men. Male dogs. Okay. Yes, my dog is male, and I fixed him early, and he still lifts his leg. You want to know what's funny, Jennifer? Moshi is not fixed, and he's never lifted his leg. Ever. Now, I'm not saying he doesn't mark, but he doesn't mark in the house.
He's a squatter.
He squats and pees. Maybe he's trans, I don't know. But we do have 2 puppy pads in the house, and he will go over there and he'll leave little marks of pee on it. And that's what they say, that's marking behavior. If it's a big urine, then that's them legitimately peeing. But if there's little drops like this, then they're just marking. But he can mark the pad all he wants. He's just he has never peed on anything in the house. You don't let him decide his gender. So Jennifer, okay, so the thing is what they're saying. Oh, if he's fixed, he'll stop humping. He won't be aggressive. Well, it's not true because girl dogs hump, okay? And he's not aggressive. And then finally, when I told that I had this conversation with the last vet tech, and she goes, "I'm really sorry if you feel that I'm pressuring you into this." I'm like, well, I don't feel it. It is happening. I mean, everywhere we go, it happens. So there's obviously some concerted effort within the veterinary business around this part of the world anyway. Everybody wants to cut boy balls off on dogs. I mean, and she goes, well, that's not true. We do girls too. And I go, right. I go, well, first of all, okay, you don't even assess our situation. It's like we can decline the neutering, but you're going to try to convince us to do it anyway. And so what Mark said, he goes, you know what, we're waiting to see what his body conformation is. We may want to breed him, which is what I also told the vet tech. I go, I don't understand. You guys are trying to discourage the birth of animals, but yet you rely on the birth of animals to exist. This is how you make your money. So I don't understand. I understand there are people out there who are chronic breeders or who let their dogs run around and get pregnant and they whatever. I don't advocate for that at all. No, I don't think. It's simple because shelters are full. Right, darling, but I don't have a dog that's having sex with females and getting pregnant. Okay, that would be like, advocating that all women get abortions because there are women out there who are having babies.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And not giving a shit. So, you know what I mean? They don't even assess the situation, the home life, or the intentions of the owner. They automatically say, no, you should fix it because of the pet population. Well, my dog isn't fucking strange dogs and getting them pregnant. Okay? Maybe maybe your people are doing it. Mine aren't. My dog isn't running around jumping fences and screwing all these female dogs. They're not doing it. Okay? My dog is a contained animal in my house. It's almost like the transing kids. What, you want to rip their tits off and stuff and give them medications to, burn all their hormones? It's like, no, you're not going to transfer your designer dog attitude to children. Okay. That's what's going on. As far as I'm concerned. Anyway, he's my dog. He's our dog. We paid for him. If we want to neuter him, it's our business. Okay. But we're responsible pet owners. And then when we have this conversation with the vet, then you know what she says? Well, you do know that if you don't fix him, he could get testicular cancer. It's like, bitch, I can get prostate. Every single man will get prostate cancer if they don't die first. Okay. So I just rip our prostates out. You know, these women, you know, oh, you may have breast cancer in family. Oh, just cut the tits off early, get it over with. It's like, you're a human, you can have that choice, but I'm not cutting his balls off because he might get cancer when he's old. I mean, just my vet really wants my bitch spayed. I don't want her to be spayed. My dog, my rule's right. It's like, what? I don't get it. Your dog is raised well. No whore dog. Oh, it's good to get them fixed to prevent prostate cancer. You can Google that. Well, yeah, I'm sure it says it. I'm sure it does. But it's almost like, it's so weird. It's like first of all, I remember, okay, when we talk about circumcision, I remember there was this huge push to stop circumcision in boys because it's unnecessary. You're cutting off a body part that isn't necessary to cut off, blah, blah, blah. And the excuse was, oh, it stops infections. It stops this and that. It could even stop with venereal diseases if you circumcise a boy. Well, I'm circumcised. I don't give a shit. I mean, I've had no negative impact from it. But it's like, yeah, but why are we, I don't know. What are they doing with like the body parts of dogs if they want the body parts so bad? I don't get it. Wait. I'm late to the conversation. Did you offer you replacement balls? No, Lisa.
Oh, you can get them in Texas. I mean, Mexico.
Really? Like they'll put fake balls in the scrotum?
Yeah, prostate.
Ooh, like big ones, like really big hanging ones.
I want to have clackers.
I know. That's what we need to do. That's what we need to do.
Well, I'm go ding, 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 ding,
Yeah.
ding, ding, ding.
No, replacing what we need to do is cut off his balls and then replace them with those ones that you see hanging on the back of trucks. Huggy, I agree with you. Rich lady face cream. I question what you do with the foreskin, Hoggy. Do you get to keep it? Okay. You know what? And I'm going to be honest with you. If he gets nut cancer, then he gets nut cancer and dies. I mean, like, you know what? They're also prone to glaucoma. Just rip their eyes out. I mean, it's stupid. Oh, like the English bulldogs and Rottweilers, they're prone to hip dysplasia. Just cut their legs off and put a wheelchair in the back because, they're eventually going to need it. I mean, I don't know. It's stupid. A doctor told a patient, I have good news and bad news. The bad news is you lost your arms, legs, prostate, and most bowels in the car accident. The good news is you'll never have prostate cancer. And you'll never get an erection. You'll never have sex again. CJ says, if they want to cut off some balls, just go cut off the pedos, right? Yeah. The same people who advocate to cut dogs' balls off would completely intact keep a pedophile intact. My dog almost died. I had to pay $2,000 for that. It's serious. What did you get, Jennifer? Why? What happened to your dog? Okay. I gotta get the show on the road. Okay, let's do this makeup. See, this is what happens. I get on here, and all I do is talk.
Talk.
That's all you do is talk. Okay. Do you live far from the Academy Museum? John Waters. Oh no, you're kidding me. Hold on. No, I'm so interested. I want to do that. Mark, would you go to a John Waters exhibit?
Yeah.
Hold on. Academy Museum. Probably in Los Angeles. Academy Museum. Is it the Academy Museum of Motion Pictures? What do you think of Canada's MAID program? What does that mean? What is it? Oh my God! You know what? I should go dressed as Divine. Okay. You think I should do that, Mark? Yeah. Let me see how far it is for me. When's he gonna be there? Divine Waters is buried about an. Oh. Oh, really? Divine is buried by. Oh yeah, he's in Pennsylvania, isn't he? Yeah, it's an hour. It's an hour. It's a 71-mile drive for me to on the motion picture. So what's he doing there? Leanne wants to know what you're talking about, the maid thing. Hoggy, put your pup on the camera. Moshi, come here, baby. Come here, baby. Come on, little boy. Come on. Oh, you're pretty. Come here. Come here. Come here. Everybody wants to see you. Come on. Oh, the punk. Come here, Moshi. Hoggy, put your. Okay. I'm trying to get him. Mosh, come here. I got your chicken. He likes his chicken. You want it? Come get it. Hoggy. It is the medical assistance in death. Oh, it's okay. Doctor assisted suicide. Medical assistance in dying. Now they want to euthanize homeless people, people who are deaf and mentally ill people. Are you serious? I can't believe that. And all like the progressives and everything think it's great. Does Moshi have a lamb toy? No, he doesn't. You're so. Oh, thank you, Belinda. Moshi, come here. Come on. Come here. Come here. Right here. You see him? He's right there. I don't think that's available anywhere in Canada. I think it depends on the province you live in, and I don't think it's legal yet. Yet. Okay. Okay, let me put powder on and all. I miss you and Marquina so much. Oh, thank you. You can't do this to us. You know what, like, and you know what else we've been doing? We've been trying to get a koi fish business going. So Mark, he kind of deals with the customers, and because he knows about the fish. I know nothing about the fish. I just know how to get online and get people in the house. You know what I mean? So, or to the business. That's how it works. It's partnership. Yes. So I kind of do the computer work, advertising, things like that. I get people to come over, and then they get Mark's number. I get the calls, and Mark then takes care of everything else. So Mark, he just waits for his phone, a text or a call, and then he'll answer it and make an appointment. People will come over, and how's your health these days? Rob, my health is great. Actually, it's the best I've felt and the best I've been since my whole thing. My heart function has greatly increased. I think it's due to the medicine I'm on. And I've also been getting up and doing more. Euthanasia or assisted dying is now available in New Zealand. Oh, thank you, Leanne. That's sweet. Thank you so much. Yeah, baby boy. Where's the chicken? Oh, where's the chicken? Where's the? Oh, there's the cow. Get your cow. I'm trying to get him. Get your cow. Come here. Come here. Well, she come. It's so funny. Nothing has ever happened to him. Nothing has ever happened to him. But it's like you go toward him, he's like afraid of you, or he pulls away. Get it? Get the cow. I'm trying to trick him. Maybe that's a game. No, you're tricking me. Okay, come here, baby. Come here. Oh, all right. He was at my mom's house and he was looking at his reflection the other day, and he started barking at himself. So I don't think he knows his. Let's see if he sees himself. Look, Moshi. Look. You see yourself? Look. A baby. He's a pretty baby, isn't he? Look at it. Moshi Mo. Moshi Mo. Oh, he's a pretty baby. Moshi is so darn cute. Oh, thank you, Lisa. Gladys is doing great, Lisa. She has a new boyfriend out in Palm Springs, so she's over there right now. Oh, Blaze, you think he's cute? Gorgeous baby bear, isn't he? Yeah, he needs some grooming. He just got the cone off yesterday. He needs a real thorough bath. But he's a baby. When I'm like dressed up, he'll bark at me. Like he's like, "Where's my daddy at?" My God, so stinking cute. All right, here we go. Look at okay, and here's what they want to cut off. They're offended by his black balls, probably because they're black. That's what it is, huh, Moshi? They don't like you because you're part black. Anyway, and he has a black butthole. Okay, so they're trying to get the public the public wig that does. Oh, Divine War. Oh wait. Oh. So the Academy is trying to get the wig. So wait, so from the 17th to 28th, it's just like it's a John Waters exhibit. Will John Waters be there? All right, so I decided that all my makeup colors are going to be like natural. Oh, pubic wig. Hey, Brian Nickens, how are you? So what? Will he be there just one day or the whole time? Oh my God, I should go dressed as Divine. Although I'm not as feminine as Divine. I'll look like Divine on steroids. I am. I'll be Divine on Hulk Divine. It's Hulk Divine. Oh, I'm glad you're here, Brian. Heads up. Brush his teeth or they will fall out and have stink breath. What? Oh, Moshi, I had it with my dog. Oh yeah, he gets his teeth brushed. What do you want? Yeah, Moshi gets his teeth. We don't do it. We take him to he goes to a pet resort. He goes to a pet resort, so they do his teeth there. Have you and Mark ever considered adopting Hoggy? No. No. I'm 53. Mark just turned 54. No, we have absolutely no desire at all. Actually. We're completely fine with our dog and our cats. You know what? We wouldn't mind having goats. I'd love to have a goat. Moshi, if you want to go outside, go out your door. We have like a doggy door in our room. And he'll still go to the front door and one out. But I know it's because he probably wants to see Roxy or the other dog. You look gorgeous. Oh, thank you. Is that Nicole? No, Jen, there is nothing on Huge Ass. We have no idea what's going on Huge Ass. I am well. Good to see you. Okay. Yes, my dog is 15. I just had my 16-year-old Shih Tzu put down 2 months. Oh, it's sad. Pink Flamingos is nasty. First time I've ever seen a man shoot his butthole out. His O-ring dry rotted. Goats are so nasty, but a lot. Yeah, I love like the little cute ones. And I know they'll stay cute forever. Oh, Wheelchair Girl is in here. Wheelchair Girl, are you here? She doesn't go by Wheelchair Girl anymore. But I keep calling her Wheelchair. It's like Mom Fight or something. MS, I don't know. I still call her Wheelchair Girl. I can never forget. I'll never forget Wheelchair Girl. But apparently she doesn't need that chair full time now, so that's good. I think John is only at the exhibit one day for the book signing. Not super sure. He's also doing the Star. I don't know what that is. I have a python named Pris. She's a rescue ball. No shit. I would love that, Divine. Thank you. Yeah, I know Mark will go. I don't know, we might have other friends that want to go too. Ball pythons are so adorable. I had one named Ariok. Is that how you say it? Or I never brushed their teeth. Oh, yeah, Moshi gets his teeth brushed. They'll do. We pay extra, like when we take him to the groomer to brush his teeth. They'll brush and do nails and stuff. Hi Rex. Rex, how are you? I haven't seen you in a while, but I haven't been on in a while either. So okay, I'm just kind of putting this all over kind of a beigey. I'm just doing browns, like brown colors today, like more of a, I don't want to say natural, I guess like a neutral everyday look, even though you know you wouldn't do this every day. You lost so much weight. Yeah, thank you. I've been watching what I eat, basically cutting out mostly carbs and sugars. Well, carbs and sugars are the same. I eat a lot of fruit now. Um, I don't I don't overeat, and I'm on Ozempic, so that helps. Ozempic. I actually had a friend of mine who said, "Oh, you have Ozempic eyes." Well, what are you talking about? She said, "You just look different." I'm like, "Well, you've only known me. You only know me as a fat ass. You don't know me when I'm thinner. I actually have bigger eyes." Like she goes, "You have big eyelids." I go, "Well, I always have." Um, yeah, earth tones. There you go. I don't even know how to do makeup. LOL, your pro. I try. Hi, Heather. Okay, so now I'm gonna pick one of these browns. Don't cut all the carbs. Oh, totally, Raven. It's a whole learning process, you guys. It's a learning process on what to eat and how. Really, and I'm finding out is how you eat it too. Like the way you eat food, like carbs before protein and fiber, or vice versa. It all really kind of depends if you have blood sugar issues. No, I don't cut all the carbs. I just okay, like what? Me and Mark went to Wendy's the other day. Oh my god, I'm so glad you brought this up. Wendy's. Okay. Well, we went to Wendy's and I got a hamburger and a drink. I didn't get the fries. I'm kind of like getting to where I don't need fries anymore. I don't know. It's kind of like a lot of wasted calories for me anyway. I don't enjoy the fries as much as I used to, so I just don't eat them anymore, really. But okay. We have been getting so pissed off lately with like fast food help and people. So the other day, or actually yesterday, we go to Popeyes. And so the mirror rules the universe. Um so we went to Popeyes and okay, we frequent Del Taco, okay? Oh my god, Raven. I learned the hard way. My husband has diabetes. His sugar was 1445. Are you serious? Hey Tina, how are you, love? That is like I've never been over like 240. Like I'm not even that bad of a diabetic. But anyway, so we're at Popeyes. Like we like Popeyes. Like generally we like their food, their flavors and stuff like that. And so, we've had some bad experiences in our area going to Popeyes. So, what am I saying? We went there yesterday. Well, let's give Popeyes a try again. Okay. So we go there and we're literally the second car in the drive-through and we were waiting for 20 minutes. So I get out of the car and I'm like, I'm going to go inside. I'm going to see if the drive-through is broken. I knew it wasn't. I just was going to light a fire under their ass. But anyway, as I'm walking toward the entrance, I Mark moves the car forward, so I knew that they were done, and then that our order was next. Okay, so we get up there, and the girl, takes our order, whatever, and okay, come to the window. So we go to the window, and then she sticks her head out, and she goes, "Oh, I got to tell you, there's like about a 10-minute wait on check-in for chicken sandwiches." And we're like, "What?" Okay, first of all, you're at Popeyes. The only thing you sell is chicken. Like, why is there not a basket of chicken constantly frying in the fryer? Like, I don't understand. It's not rocket science. It's dinner time. There are cars lined up in the drive-thru. Why isn't there chicken? You exist for chicken. That's it. Okay. Oh, yes, shitty management. Indeed, yes. It's like, how do you not have chicken? You're Popeyes. Okay. Anyway. So and yes, whatever. They're young. I don't give a shit. You're Popeye at that moment. You are Popeye. Okay. So anyway, and she said, "Yeah, it's gonna take 10 minutes." I go, "Of course it is. We already waited 20 minutes to tell you what we wanted. Now it's gonna take 10 minutes to cook it. Minimum. That's if it's already being cooked. Some fat ass has to get it out of the refrigerator, bread it, put it in the basket, fry it, drain it, then put it in its like holding cell. Then they will assemble your food." So no, it's not 10 minutes. This is going to be 15, 20 minutes. Okay. And of course, I don't get super shitty because at this moment, I think we're still going to eat there. And so I go, of course it's going to be 10 minutes. Why wouldn't it be? We just waited 20 for this, right? So anyway, she goes, Mark said, okay, because Mark was the one getting the sandwich. I was getting a 2-piece. So Mark then says, okay, how about I just get a 2-piece instead? Instead of just voiding the order and putting in a 2-piece order, you know what she does? Oh, I have to go ask my manager. You really have to ask a manager when someone wants to change their order? What the hell? Like a customer, like, is that like bad? Okay, you don't have this available right now. I want this. And so it has to have management approval. Anyway, it didn't make sense. So she, closes the window and she goes, talks to her manager. And Mark looks at me and he looks at me and says, "You just want to go somewhere else?" I'm like, yeah, we already wasted 30 minutes. Why not? Let's just go somewhere else. So we go to Wendy's up the street. I'll go hit the like button and run it up. What are you talking about? Oh, yeah, I'm on YouTube. It's like our local KFC. Oh, my God. You can be waiting 30 minutes in the drive-thru. It's not. No, it isn't. And this is the thing. You're not cooking anything. You're just putting things in a bag and hand. The chicken's already cooked. The potatoes already cooked. The beans, everything's cooked. It's just sitting there. You get a box, you get your tongs, you pull the chicken out, you get the case, the styrofoam container of beans or rice or whatever the hell you ordered for your side dish. You put it in the bag and you hand it. It's like, where I don't get it. Like, it's no longer just the workers. It's somebody said it's the management. It's like, so anyway, okay, so we go to Wendy's. Okay. We go to Wendy's instead, and we get this girl. Okay, I got a double hamburger. Oh, thank you guys. Hi Jen, how are you? It's work ethic from the top down, totally. Hi Christy. Anyway, so what happens is, so we go in and we order our food, and I'm not kidding you when I say the girl who took our money didn't say a word. She went up there, and then Mark handed the ATM card. She didn't say, "Hi, welcome to Wendy's. Hi, how are you?" Nothing. Not a word. Gets the card and the receipt, hands it back to him, and just standing there. Gets the bag and hands it to Mark, and then just stands there. It's like, I'm telling you, she didn't have a voice or a look other than, like, it was weird. And I'm like, who in the hell is raising these kids? Like, This is scary shit. Like nobody has any personality, nobody has any drive, nobody has any ambition, nobody cares if they're doing a good job or if they don't care. Like the whole like experience is gone. And so I'm hoping it's just in my city. I hope it's not an epidemic, but I kind of think it is. I'm like, my God, what is going on here? And then you want to know what? I decided, I told Mark, I go, you know what? Tell me about it. I say that all the time. And I'm like, you know what's going on? Okay. How do I you know what? When you're online, you always have to worry about how you're saying things. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. That's sweet. Is it everywhere? It's definitely an epidemic. Right, Tina. But see, that's like okay. I talked about that with Mark. How do they pass a job interview? It's beyond me. I'm thinking if these are the people that they are hiring, then they have nobody else. Like the workforce is fucked, which means we're fucked because, and this is we have really only been accepting millions and millions of illegal immigrants. Okay. I will say, I would venture to say that these illegal immigrants have lower skills when it comes to the workforce, so they're good for cleaning and picking and doing things. I don't think there's any chemical engineers crossing the border. Okay, and I don't think that's racist to be saying that. I think it's probably pretty accurate. Okay, we are getting some great cooks coming over that border. We're getting great house cleaners. We're getting great construction people. We're getting great people who can do labor. But where are all like the managers and thinkers and the engineers and the teachers and the educators and you know what I mean? Where are all those people coming from? Okay. Do you not do HogKitty anymore? Yeah, I do HogKitty. I do. I go back and forth. Meth cooks, right, Heather? Hit the like button and run it up. On YouTube. Why? What's going on YouTube? My 25-year-old son lives on the see. And Heather, I don't want to say that, but I have decided personally that anybody who's under 25, I have nothing to say to them. And I'm sorry. I'm sure there are some people under 25 watching me, and I appreciate you and I love you because you're normal. You're normal. But what the hell is going on? Like in these schools and stuff. Like they're passing people who do not know how to read and do math and do basic things. And like, how are they supposed to benefit us as a culture and society? So this is what I told Mark. I said, you know what? This is the problem. We need immigrants from Nigeria. We need immigrants from even Ukraine, the Western, Eastern Europe, those people. We do not have a diversity of immigrants coming to this country because we've had such an influx of illegal ones. Okay. We need legal ones. We need ones that are going to be law enforcement, that are going to be teachers and stuff. All the ones we're getting now, great. They're going to be cleaning hotel rooms. They're great. They're going to be mowing lawns. But what about this other stuff that we need? And I also said people like us, like me and Mark, our families have been here for hundreds of years. Okay. And let's face it. Okay. Our families didn't do great. Our families have been here hundreds of years. And me and Mark have no generational wealth at all to look forward to. Okay. Zero. So our families built nothing in this country. Okay. So I think what probably happens is once you have been here for too long, you start not feeling the dream anymore. And you stop, you don't build things and you don't do great things. You're just kind of like, I'm just an American. Well, we need those people, those good, educated, hardworking people from across the Atlantic or across the Pacific to come over here and be enterprising and be dreamers and come here and want to give their best. That's what we need. Uneducated people should be able to make it. Unfortunately, the system sucks. I agree. But a great topic. Customer service sucks. It does. It's horrible. It's horrible. I'm sick of it. And when we left the drive-through from that, when that chick was there, I said, you know what? This is horrible service. And do I think she cared? Nope. She probably said, she probably went, what? What'd I do? What? I didn't do anything. Right. You didn't do anything. That's the whole point. You did nothing. Okay. So, hi, Maro. How are you? Hopefully, someone with a good education would come to West Virginia and help its citizens get a decent education everywhere. Well, decent. They're not even educated. Like they're graduating without having basic skills. I mean, and why do I want to know, why do parents accept that? Why do they accept that their children are not being educated, but they're being pushed onto the next grade? I don't get it. Oh, thank you, Angela. Canada is similar to the United States in letting in a huge influx of uneducated immigrants. International students are very highly educated, and Justin Trudeau is pushing for limits. You want to know what I think? Okay, and go ahead. You can call me a conspiracy theorist. But I think North America, and that means Mexico, United States, Canada. I jinxed myself, Tina. What I do? This is what I think. I think that this continent will eventually just be warehouses and workers, and we're going to be used as like some kind of food, agriculture, warehousing, distribution, and stuff for the rest of the world. So that's why they want all of these like unskilled workers to come here to do all that crap. I don't know. And you want to know what else? You guys want to know another conspiracy theory, I think? And you're all going to think I'm crazy. You know, I think that Maui was deliberately targeted. I really do. Lahaina, I think deliberate. I think it went on. It was by design to burn to the ground. It was designed. They designed this whole thing to burn it to the ground and to start over with new condominium complexes, resorts, things like that. How much you want to bet? I'll tell you, Oprah and all those other people, they didn't lose nothing. Buy property in Maui now. Paint your house blue, right? Isn't it weird that you can look at a picture of Lahaina and see nothing blue? Like, okay, I don't want to say nothing blue didn't burn. I am saying that anything that's still not burnt is blue. Okay. I feel like you've been doing your eyebrows for 30. I haven't done any eyebrows. This is eyeshadow. No, it's because I start talking and I can't do both. I'm just painting on an island. What is the 15 mile a minute island? I've seen that before. I've seen people saying that. I saw a lot that had a car melted and all the properties around it untouched, right? Apparently, you can't get a signal there. Tina, how are you, dear? This is just to shape my eyelid a little differently and to deepen it. They are bringing in 15-minute cities. Whole of Maui to be. Chrissy, can you explain what that means? 15-minute city. I've seen that before. Yeah, what is a 15-minute city? Lisa, what's your question? Oh, I've lost weight. And no, it's not AIDS. I know you naturally want to think it's AIDS, but it's not. Wear more makeup. Yeah, the answer is always wear more makeup. Breaking up cities into zones, restricting movement, and controlling the population. Oh, you know what? Now I know what it is. It's everything is within a 15-minute radius, right? The idea of a city is to make everything within 15 minutes. If you're like walking, is that it? Can you tell me, is there a way to cover up my wrinkles? No. A wrinkle is a crease that you just are never going to cover up. Are there ways to minimize it? Yes. Don't wear shiny powders on your wrinkles. Don't do that. What else? Moisturize. Don't wear a lot of makeup because makeup will cake within the creases. Wear a primer. AIDS is better than Ozempic. That's what I've heard. All right, lady. I'll see you, dear. Have a good night. You don't wear a lot? Yeah. You know what? You could also, I mean, I don't know how vain you are, but they sell these tapes. Yes, tape. You put a tape here and a tape here, and then there's little hooks that this is mostly if you could wear big hair and then cover your forehead, but you could pull it. The tape will pull your face back like this. My friend called exfoliating, and moisturizer, but I'm getting, my friend Tracy told me about this. She called it pussy neck, where it goes in here and then you get the two flaps right here, which is exactly what's happening to me. If I wanted to, I can tape it back like this. But a lot of like drag queens, they do use tape. Well, a lot of women in Hollywood do too. You just tape back like this. And see, it'll smooth your face out. But you have to wear tape. I mean, if you're really that concerned, you can do that. Only Hoggy would mansplain makeup to a. Hey, I'm a biological man. I can't help it. Hoggy, you can't go anywhere. Turkey neck. LOL. Yep. But yeah, and see, I think contour will easily see. The idea is to take this darkness and put it over here and here, so it will recess it all. Oh, Trump has a major pussy neck. Major pussy neck. Yeah, totally. Surprised he hasn't fixed that. Okay, should I buff this black out? Yes, JC. Best pussy neck ever. Tremendous. Huge. I have the best pussy neck ever. Okay, I'll put on some eyebrows real quick. Is that black or brown? Dark brown. Okay. I'm not trying to be rude. Do you always act or sound flamboyant? Yeah, I love this guy. Okay, the way I'm acting right now is how I act every day, all day long. So do Do you consider me acting in a flamboyant manner? Like I and it's not like I want to argue about it. I'm just, do I come off as a flamboyant person? Because it's, trust me, I understand there are gays that just absolutely annoy the hell out of me. And you're like, are you acting? Because am I really that severe that it comes off as an act? If women are turned on by bald heads because they remind them of dickheads, do men get turned on by pussy necks? I was just thinking about what you said about what looks like natural disasters that ruin cities and such, and it brought back the memories of a Hurricane Katrina, where the floodgates were not put up in time, and some thought that was on purpose. Would I like to know, Leanne, if any of the destruction from that was ever like, did investors come in? That's what I want to know. In New Orleans, did rich investors rebuild it, and did property change hands and stuff? Yes, you are more flamboyant than most men I meet. Hi, DR. How are you? So wait a minute. Hold on. This is who Hoggy is. I don't think you're flamboyant. Now, no, listen. I do recognize that I am, once you get to know me, obviously gay. But I don't think I'm flamboyant. I still love you. I love Billy Huggins and Kitty. Love all three sides of you. Never said. Oh, thank you, Barbara. What do you mean you want to be on a panel, troll? What are you talking about? What do you mean? DR, my health is doing really good, actually. I mean, no, I'm not getting younger and healthy, but I am. My numbers of my heart are really good. I've been feeling really good. I'm not sleeping all day anymore. I don't lay in bed all day anymore. You know what? This troll conspiracy, dude, you better be really macho. Like, let's see. You better be really manly. It's Noodles. I've had you on before. Noodles. That's why it does sound familiar. Noodles. You have to remind me of what was our interaction? Let's see. I'm just measuring the placement of my eyebrow. I'm extremely macho. Are you?
Yeah. I heard extremely macho.
I'm extremely macho. Yeah, you know what? Some gay men are extremely macho too.
That's funny. You know what? I'm extremely macho.
Trolls a Dylan Mulvaney simp. You invite them to your PG like RN. Wait, you guys think Troll likes me? Well, he must. I mean, Troll, let's face it, you must like me. Because typically a heterosexual man isn't really going to be watching a flamboyant homosexual drag. So yeah, I think he likes me. Do I think he wants to have sex with me? No. I don't think he wants to have sex with me.
But straight guys do think about pee-pee a lot. They do.
Yeah, they do. Yeah, some heterosexual men are very they're fascinated and preoccupied with penises. Yeah. Do you have a piggy handbag? I have one. It's totally cute. No, I don't. I don't have one. Troll wants to trounce your hole. He's touching his angry inch. Do you want to know some? That is a movie I've never seen. Have you ever seen that, Mark?
What's that?
Hedwig and the Angry Inch.
Oh, I've never seen it like all at once. I've always fallen asleep on it or something, or
There are very few gay movies I actually enjoy. Like I enjoyed I've never seen Hedwig. Let me see. I did like Tu Wong Fu, but there's a thing that I don't like. They really kind of over dramatize gay people, or they're too literal or too cliche or something. You know what I mean? There's something the way that Hollywood depicts gay men or drag queens that I think is annoying. Hi Hoggy. You didn't get nobody's getting notifications. A hetero man might want sex with your pussy neck, though. That's true. Red, White, and Royal Blue wasn't too bad. I saw Brokeback Mountain when it came out. I liked it. LOL, I could care less if you're flamboyant. I'm just watching you. Blaze, do you think I'm flamboyant? Yes, the Birdcage. I like the Birdcage. I didn't like Nathan Lane in it. I think he was too gay. I don't see now he's flamboyant. See, when I think of flamboyant, I think of like Nathan Lane and shit. You know what I mean? I don't think I'm that annoying. What is their game? I like okay, any of these like Noah's Ark. These series of not black, gay. I guess they were black. It just, I don't know. Everything's just so fake to me. It's all fake. Save Our Wetlands, a lefty environmental group, fought the Army Corps of Engineers for over 10 years to prevent them from moving and fortifying the levees. Finally, the government said, okay, then you can die. Enjoy. Yeah, he's very flaming. You give off more non-binary vibes. Have you seen God's Own Country? I haven't.
oh yeah.
Marquina just laid down and he's enjoying herself. Erica, how far are you from Lahaina? Oh, I'm gonna get my eyebrow. You're on the Big Island. Hey, Erica, do you guys think that Lahaina was deliberately set on fire? We have an authentic Hawaiian watching right now. Like, there's a theory that lasers actually did it all. You look like somebody's Uncle Gary that won off medication. You look gorgeous. Thank you, Wayne. Lahaina is fishy as hell to me. Good way to get rid of the riffraff, right? Sorry, my phone died. I'm assuming you offered to have me on your panel. You know what, Troll? This is the thing. I'm really not looking to give anybody attention right now. I love people when they come on, but I'm like doing makeup right now. Highly recommend it. Kind of a UK Brokeback, but better. Has me in floods every time. In your panties? Noodles, I want to remember who you are. Okay, I love you. I want to remember who you are, Noodles. What? How do we like? What? Why did you come on? Like, what did we talk about? No, my name is David. I interviewed you before. David. What was your show called? David, you have to remember something. I'm old. I've done a lot of podcasts. I've done a lot of stuff. He was that hetero guy. Don't you remember? You remember Noodles? Blaze, would you want him sexually?
Section.
Would you want Noodles sexually? Oh, you shaved your head. Okay. I do remember that. You're extremely hot. Why? Do you not have you can't afford an air conditioner? Is that what you're implying? Um, Noodles, I want you to see that Blaze Drink Wine has said he did not find you attractive. Blaze, am I accurate in that? You did not find him attractive? And you know what, Noodles, that's Blaze is he's just a gay man, so it doesn't matter. Does it really matter what he thinks? Are you doing your Hogatha makeup or Angela? I'm doing supermodel. I want Marquina sexually tonight. I'll pay for the abortion. Hey Noodles, Blaze says that you were a solid 4 out of a 10. Blaze is straight. Oh, don't compliment him. You think I'm flamboyant? You should see Blaze.
And he's little. He's a spinner.
Mark said that Blaze is a spinner. Are you a spinner, Noodles, like Blaze? Do you know what a spinner is, you guys? Blaze and Noodles? No one wants limp noodles. Tim, more hetero than Noodles. Oh, you're more hetero than Noodles? Blaze is blind and straight. What the hell? This is not showing up. Look at that arch. Oh, it's starting to get messy. Guys at the IT company office where I worked played a dick spinner video at full volume every time a coworker. Wait, a dick spinner? Okay, Lisa, enjoy cutting your grass. I basically melted oh wow. He melted the internet when he came on. Blaze couldn't remember because he was wasted that night. Oh, thank you, Mandy. So Noodles, are you sitting around playing with your noodle? A porn video with a dick spinning quickly. Oh no, when we say spinner, that means when you have a little guy and you can just sit him there and see, that's a spinner. That's what Marquina said, Blaze. Is that true, Blaze? Now, I have to say, I have met Blaze in person. And I don't remember him being that little, but he probably is. If Marquina remembers. Mark.
Yeah.
So how tall do you remember Blaze being? Because I don't recall like his spinning qualities, but I said I believe Mark,
Maybe he's 5'9".
What, you're about 5'9", Blaze? Well, that would be a spinner for me and Mark. We're both over 6 feet. You are, dainty.
Yeah.
Blaze is dainty. Oh, you were as tall as me? I doubt it. Mark, he goes, oh, I was as tall as Billy.
No, he's not.
Blaze, stop it. Oh, and you weigh 215? Oh, like Trump?
6'3", 215.
6'3", 215. You know what? I love the man, but he ain't 215. He's a liar. This is when I'll come out and say, you know what, Trump, you're a liar. You know what, Donnie? You're lying. You are lying. I'm 6'2", 270 pounds. All muscle, remember? You know what, Troll? I am I'm almost 6'4", and I'm 277. So, Troll, Noodles, you must have a pretty thick fupa.